Hello everyone, my name is Hoirunisa. I'm interior design from President University. Here I will explain about final assignment for the survival English class. Okay, let's begin. Okay, here I have objectives that I will explain. The first is past simple, the second is present continuous tense, and the last one is present perfect tense. Okay, we start from the past simple. Okay, for the introduction, the past simple tense is used to describe action or event that occurred in the past and are completed. The time of the event is often clear, and it's referred to something that happened and is no longer. Okay, for the formula of past simple itself, I will explain about affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence or question. Okay, for the affirmative sentence, we have formula subject plus past form of the verb to and plus object. For example, I played badminton yesterday. Played is the verb to from the play. Uh, the example else is she visited her grandmother last week. Visited is verb to from the visit. Okay, next, for the negative sentence, we have formula subject plus did not plus base form of the verb one and plus object. For example, I didn't play badminton yesterday. She didn't go to the party last night. Okay, here I use the same color to make it easier. Okay, the last is the interrogative sentence or question. We have formula did plus subject plus base form of the verb one and plus object. For example, did you play badminton yesterday? Did they watch the movie last weekend? Okay, I think this clear. Okay, we move to a use of past simple. Number one is action complete in the past. That means used to express action or event that are complete in the past. For example, she graduated from university last year. Number two, participle is event that happened at a specific time in the past. That means often used with time expression like yesterday, last week, in 2000, 2 days ago, etc. For example, he left the office at 5 p.m. yesterday. 5 p.m. Okay, the last is past simple is past habits or routines. That means used to describe habitual action in the past. For example, when I was a child, I played outside every day. Okay, maybe we move to the present continuous tense. For introduction, the present continuous tense, also known as present progressive, is used to describe action or event that are happening right now or action that are planned to happen in the future. The keyword is the action are planned to happen in the future and happening right now. Same like before, we have three material to the formula of present continuous tense about affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence or question. For the affirmative sentence, the formula is subject plus to be or am is are plus verb ing like verb base verb or verb one plus object. For the example, they are playing soccer. She is reading a book. Playing is the combine for the base verb or verb one, that's play and plus ing. So playing, reading. Okay, I think that's clear. Okay, for the negative sentence, we have formula subject plus to be plus not plus verb ing and plus object. For the example, he is not watching TV. We are not working today. Okay, next. The next is interrogative sentence or question. We have formula to be plus subject plus verb in and plus object. For example, are you working today? Is she going to the market? Okay, same like before, I use the same color to make it easier. I think that's clear, okay. Okay, use of the present continuous. Number one is happening right now. That's mean the present continuous tense is used to describe action happening at the moment of speaking or around the current time. For example, I am talking to you now. Number two is planned future action. That means it is used for events or activities that have been planned or scheduled to happen in the near future. For example, we are meeting them tomorrow. She is planning to Paris next week. Number three, changing or developing action. That means it is used to describe something that is changing or developing at the moment. For example, the weather is getting colder. The company is growing rapidly. Okay, number four, or the last one is temporary situation. That means present continuous describe action or situation that are temporary. For example, I am staying with my friend for a few days. Okay, we move to the difference between past simple and present continuous tense. For the aspect, time of action, past simple, action complete in the past, while present continuous, action happening now or planned for in the future. For the example, past simple, I played football yesterday. For the present continuous, I am playing football now. Okay, for the aspect time expression, past simple, happened yesterday, last week, in 2000, 2 days ago, etc. While present continuous, have now, at the moment, today, this week, tomorrow, etc. For the aspect action status, past simple have complete and not continuing, while present continuous ongoing or temporary. Okay, for the conclusion, past simple is used for action that happened and finished in the past, while present continuous is used for action happening now or planning for near future. Okay, let's move to the next material about present perfect tense. Okay, the present perfect tense is used to describe action or event that happened at an unspecified time in the past, but are still relevant to the present, or to talk about experience. It's connected to the past with the present moment. Okay, same like before again, we have formula of past simple about affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence. For the affirmative sentence itself, we have formula subject plus have or has and plus past participle or verb 3. For example, I have seen that movie before. Seen is the verb T from the C. She has finished her homework. Finished is verb T from the finish. Okay, for the negative sentence, we have formula subject plus have or has plus not and plus past participle or verb 3. For example, I have not eaten lunch yet. He has not gone to the meeting. Eaten is the verb T from the eat and gone is the verb T from the go. Okay, I think that's clear. Okay, we move to the interrogative sentence or question. We have formula have or has plus subject and plus past participle or verb 3. For example, have you seen that movie? Has she finished her homework? So, okay, maybe I remember again that I use the same color to make it easier for the example. Okay, this is use of present perfect tense for the action that happened at an unspecified time in the past. That means the exact time of the action is not mentioned. but the action is important to the present. For example, I have visited Paris. The time of the visit is not specific. The next is action that started in the past and are still continuing. That means used to talk about action that begin in the past and continue into the present, often with since and for. For example, she has worked here for 5 years. She started working here 5 years ago and still work here. Okay, the next is action that have an effect on the present moment. That means the action is important because of its result of or effect on the present. For example, I have lost my key. Now I can't find my key. Okay, next, with words like ever and never to talk about experience. That means used to ask or describe life experience. For example, have you ever been to Japan? I have never seen such a beautiful sunset. Okay, the last is with just, already, and yet to describe recent action or event. Just refer to something that happened very recently. For example, I have just finished my homework. Already is used to say that something happened sooner than expected. For example, she has already left for the effort. Yet, it's used the negative sentence and question to indicate that something hasn't happened up until now. For example, they haven't called it yet. Okay, the next is time expression used with present perfect. Number one is since, indicate the starting point of the action. For example, he has lived here since 2010. The second is for, indicate the duration of the action. Example, I have known her from 10 years. And present perfect use just, already, yet, ever, never, recently, lately, etc. Okay, for the summary, for present perfect, for the aspect action time, for the present perfect and specific time in the past, but effect on the present aspect use present perfect is used to experience, used to action that started in the past and continue, used to the effect on the present, use the recent action with word like just, already, etc. and used for life experience with ever and never. Okay, for the conclusion, the present perfect tense links the past to the present, emphasizing the relevance of the past action or experience to the present moment. Okay, I think that's it for me. Thank you so much for your attention and see you.